Well, outside right now, cloudy skies, humidity. If you look at the sky, it looks kind of scary as clouds, at least the low-level clouds, are blowing by pretty quickly on south to southeast winds. But we're not finding much in the way of wet weather, not in Springfield. Now, as we look off to the north, we do find showers and thunderstorms there. Before we get to that, though, I did want to talk about how much rain we've had. Officially in Springfield, 0.9 inches. On the south side of town, though, I would guess it's more on the order of around 1 inch to 1.5 inches. And then that even still pales in comparison to the amounts that have fallen across southwest Missouri and northwest Arkansas. Many areas here, 2 to 4 inches. Monette officially reporting 2.5. That's on top of heavy weekend rainfall that hit the same exact areas. So when you look at the last 5 days, there are places here in Berry County, maybe Carroll County, certainly Benton County, that have seen between 8 and 10 inches of rainfall. A lot of rain. Other areas further north, not so much. You can see here across parts of west central Missouri, we have not seen the same generous rains that we have had further east and also further south. But there's still more rain in the forecast, at least for the next 24 hours. For this evening, still watching a few strong thunderstorms. This was a severe warning storm. They let that one go. It continues to track roughly east-southeast toward the Hartville area. A lot of lightning with it, heavy rainfall, maybe some gusty winds. Currently not expected to become severe again. Also looking at a cluster of thunderstorms moving across southern Dent County and northern Shannon County. Some lightning with that along with heavy rainfall. It too tracking generally east-southeast. The worst of the weather though in our area today, at least this afternoon, the area that had that severe weather threat, it started here. And as storms continue to fire and move over the same locations, it pushed that boundary and focus for severe weather south of I-40. In fact, we're still looking at a risk of severe weather in areas like Hot Springs, Arkansas and Little Rock. In fact, I did see one tornado warning storm here over the last 15 minutes in west central Arkansas. But again, for us, with that big wave of rain and thunder this morning into this afternoon, that really took the punch out of the atmosphere and allowed us to kind of skirt by in terms of having to deal with severe weather in our area. The setup looks like this. We've got that boundary again draped to our south across central Arkansas. Further north, again, not much in the way of instability. So even though we've got a few thunderstorms in the area and there is plenty of wind energy, because of the lack of instability, I don't really expect much more in the way of severe weather this evening. Those scattered storms that I was pointing out, I think they're going to continue to track off to the east with lightning, gusty winds. Can't rule out some small hail along with heavy rainfall. Here's our hour-by-hour forecast. Again, storms exiting around midnight. The rest of the night looks cloudy. There could be some spotty, mainly light showers or even mist to start the day on Wednesday. But I don't expect the rain to be overly heavy or widespread. As we move from morning into the afternoon, though, and as temperatures climb a bit, I do expect showers and isolated thunderstorms to flare back up across a lot of the area. And then that will pivot out of the area as we work through Wednesday evening. And we should see sunshine returning on Thursday. As far as additional rainfall, I think many areas will pick up maybe another 1/10 of an inch, with a lot of the area picking up another 1/4 to maybe as much as 3/4 of an inch. Isolated areas could see maybe more than 1 inch of additional rainfall on top of what we've already experienced. Temperatures tonight, they're going to slide to about 64. Temperatures tomorrow will not warm much. I think it's going to stay cloudy and damp near and north of I-44. That's going to keep temperatures in the upper 60s to low 70s for highs. To the south, maybe peaks of sun with highs there in the mid to upper 70s. And Thursday may start off with clouds and maybe a little bit of light fog. But I think as we slip through the morning and into the afternoon, we'll find mostly sunny to partly cloudy skies, and temperatures are going to warm nicely into the mid to upper 70s. And it looks like we've got a gorgeous weekend ahead. We're talking sunshine. We're talking pleasant temperatures. The overnights are going to be comfortably cool, dropping into the 50s, and the afternoons comfortably warm, warming into the low to mid 80s both days. And, you know, after the rain, Mike, that we've had over the past week, it'll be nice to have an opportunity to dry out, and we're going to have that this coming weekend.
Yeah, we've needed the rain, but yeah, having the opportunity to have that back off a little bit, let the yards dry out. We're going to have to mow the yards again maybe before the end of the fall.
You know, just looking at my yard, which was just burned up with all the drought that we were dealing with just a week ago, well, it's come alive with the rain that we've had.
Quickly changed. All right, thank you, Jamie. This brings us to our question of the day. We've not had